Yo, what up guys, already gold chosen energy. This is day 23 of 2020 and today we are going to talk about abundance and the energy, the vibration, because abundance is vibration. It is just a vibration. Many of us assume that it's money, it's currency. It's not. It is everything that you ever want it to be, meaning it's just a flow. So if you want a job, that's abundance. If you want to win the lottery, that's abundance. Actually, the lottery kind of, it gets a little convoluted there. So I want to say whatever you want. If you want to be married, if you want to find the love of your life, everything, it's, well, that's the love energy, but it's still abundance. So abundance can be many things, and in this preach I just thought I would make this preach to kind of get you guys more aware of what abundance is and how to actually track abundance, because many of us assume that abundance is just kind of like luck, or if we work hard we'll get the money and therefore we get abundance. We associate abundance with currency, with banknote, with money, with gold, with greed, with pain is gain, which is not really that. It's all about just allowing yourself to have that vibration of abundance. And once you do, and in this preach I'm going to tell you a few of the practices that you can actually do to actually attain this vibration, and just go ahead and just own the vibration and just become the abundance vibration. Because if you become abundance, you'll be abundant. That's when you actually tap into the abundance, the vibration, you become abundant. And when you become abundant, and that's a vibration, then everything else just comes to you. You just kind of do what you like, and whatever you're doing before, whatever you will be doing after this preach, if you haven't been doing this already, and you will see abundance being your best friend, your best buddy, and your love in your life. And with that said, jump on this preach and get this started. Today I decided to indulge the collective with abundance vibes and how we can be the abundant effortlessly as long as we trust and allow. Like I was just saying, if we just trust and allow, we will be able to attain the abundance vibration and abundance and allow. More often, like I was just saying earlier, as long as we allow, we will become abundant. As long as we allow, and I'm going to go next, and that kind of like almost clarify exactly what I mean. More often than usual, we forget how powerful we are and how easy it is for us to have abundance. And here are the simple requirements to achieve and receive abundance. So first off, one must be passionate about their life. Meaning whatever you are doing, it must be within your passion. If you're not passionate about whatever you're doing, whether that's your job, your current job, your side job, your hobby, whatever, if you're not passionate about it, you're not gonna have that flow state. Therefore, you must be passionate about your life, do what you love, and always exercise and execute as your higher intuition guides you, because as long as you do so, you'll be fine. I should probably just read this, okay. So one must be passionate about their life, do what they love, and always exercise and execute what their higher intuition guides them to do. And that's literally the trick, is just going off of your intuition. And I want to also bring out the word mood. So it's like if you really feel the mood to do something and you have that urge, instead of doing something that you were planning on doing or something was in your schedule, like your regular schedule, then go ahead and do so. Like let's say if it's your lunchtime and you want to grab a restaurant, some other place that you usually go and eat, or fast food, whatever. If you want to get one, then the other, go for it. That just means there's a reason that you want the other one, not because it's more tastier. Is because maybe you'll meet someone there, maybe something will work for you, maybe you just feel more spontaneous, therefore that spontaneous vibe will actually get you in a better mood for something else that's going to happen later on. Everything matters as long as we flow with the flow. So therefore the end result will be fantastic. It'll be super legit, amazing. Okay. By doing what they are guided intuitively with trust, they will be on a flow state, aka high vibration. And that's literally how you actually attain the abundance vibration, is by following your guided intuition intuitively, and with trust and with belief that it's actually something that you want to do and you should do. Not even the want to, just you should. So if you're contemplating whether you should or not, that's usually your ego trying to block you out from getting that, because they want you to just get that whole boring, like everyday same thing over and over and over again, you know. But just be aware of what's really coming from your heart and your intuition, as opposed to the one that is trying to just kind of dismantle that. So if you're feeling like doing something really bad, like right now, I felt like coming and making this video right now, if someone called me and said, hey, I need you, can I come over, like etc., I'll just tell the person, unless it's an emergency, sure. Otherwise, just come back in 2 hours, because right now I'm gonna shoot a video and then I'm gonna edit the video. So that's my flow state. I'm not going to sacrifice my flow state over money, over anything, just because when you do you first, everything else happens, because you're literally doing for the masses, because your energy will peak out and therefore you can actually influence more people than helping that one person. So kind of like that expression that goes like, but it's something about like kind of like sacrificing one for more, you know, for the millions. Yeah. Okay, reason being is because when we do what we are gravitated towards, like I was just saying, we are following our guidance, and higher being, aka our soul, is giving us that guidance to enable us and unlock us to the abundance energy. And since that's what abundance is, and literally what it is. So when we are given guidance, it is a guidance to for us to be in our flow state. Because once we are in our flow state, and abundance is a flow, it's a flow state. So if we are in flow state by doing what we love and by being guided and just doing whatever we feel the heart to do, instead of the regular, like the schedule or the whatever the conditions we are, you know, we are literally programmed to just do like robots, then that literally makes us more spontaneous, and even better than that, that takes us to our high vibration, because it's something new and exciting. It's kind of like, almost like going to the same exact hotel every single time you go to Hawaii per se, or driving the same car for 30 years unless you really love that car, and then driving a new car here and there, like on your vacay, just renting the car instead of driving your own car. You know that second when you're driving like a new car or like something new, something different, it's spontaneous, right? So when we feel spontaneous, and that's literally how we feel when we do something over something else that we normally do every single day, and it kind of gets redundant at one point. So if we do things from a spontaneous origin, then we are actually raising our vibration, and we are raising to the flow state, and we are in a flow state. And when we are in a flow state, guess what abundance is? It's a flow state. So when we are in a flow state, and abundance is a flow state, we match abundance, therefore we feel abundant, and we get many things like that without even trying, effortlessly, because we are on that flow state. So that is the reason why it's important to follow and listen to your downloads, your heart, your intuition, and just do that without even questioning, because knowing that it is happening for you, not to you, and knowing that your higher beings are always around you. It's not like you're alone and you're trying to decide. And if something is like feeling like wrong about it, don't do it, obviously, because your higher being is saying no, because that's something mostly guided by your ego, by your kind of like your 3D ego, your vessel. That is, so it is really important to be aware that most of the time you'll be guided towards good instead of bad, because many times when you really like feel in this peaceful state with a clear mind, with a still mind, then you'll only be given good advice. You'll never be given bad advice. So, and if you ever are feeling like not so sure, and you're trying to contemplate because it is something new, something that you've never done before, like the unknown, that's just your ego trying to block you out and try to kind of like choke you. So that's when you literally say, I'm gonna go for it because it is what my heart really feels like doing. And if you do so, like, you'll be surprised how much abundance you'll feel, because you will raise your state to a flow state, and abundance will flow to you like a river. Moreover, mankind only sees abundance as a dollar sign or banknote, but in reality, it's a flow of things, and it only comes to those that are in their flow state. And that's really what I was just saying is, if you're in your flow state, abundance will come to you fluidly, like without effortlessly, like almost inevitably, just part of the rules of the society. You will attract a vibration. It's kind of like being on the same radio channel and not being able to hear that song that next guy is hearing because he's on that channel, you know? It's that simple and that legit and that solid. It's not like an maybe. There's no maybes. It's like fact. You stay on your flow state, and abundance is coming to you because it is tapping into your same state, and you are on the same frequency as your abundance. Therefore, because abundance, the vibration, is a flow state vibration. So if you're on a flow state, like I was saying earlier, you literally match that, so therefore you receive that inevitably and effortlessly. Okay, furthermore, if we just do what we love and know that everything is happening for us, and whatever action we make is meant to be because we subconsciously make them, then we will have a constant neutral flow state and therefore inherit abundance vibration as we match our flow state with it. Stay Vibey, much love, Ari. chosen. Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Whatever is happening and whatever you're doing, just know that you're doing the right thing. You're just doing it because you feel like that is the right thing to do. And even if you didn't know that it was something right, just believe that your subconscious just told you to do so. And if you believe this way, then you'll only make the right decisions. And if you don't question anything, then you will not have any resistance in whatever you are planning. Therefore, everything will actually come to you in a much more easier way because there's no redundance, there's no doubt, there's no importance. So everything will just come to you because you don't really care the outcome. Like you don't care if it actually comes or not. You're just feeling good, you're being happy, you're in a flow state, and the flow comes to you, aka abundance. And it is that simple. And that's about it, guys. Just believe that being on a flow state and being in a beautiful, amazing vibration called the flow state will definitely get you more abundance than you can possibly count or measure, because abundance is there and it is waiting for you to tap into it by raising your energy and vibration to it. And that's it. Have an amazing, beautiful, super Thursday. And like always, much love. Peace. That's the rabbit. And namaste. Stay vibey and abundant.